Hi, you guys. It's your girl Moonlight Tarot here, and today we're going to be reading on pop star Normani. So, without further ado, let's begin. My first question to ask Spirit is, what is going on in Normani's career? What is going on or what's the future of Normani's career? What does it look like? The future of Normani's career. All right, we have cards everywhere, so let's see. Okay. Hmm. All right, so I am getting a message, but I do want to pull some more. So what's going to go on? What's going on in Normani's career? So it just kind of feels like Normani is going through a troubling time right now. Definitely more troubling than what you would think. It really feels like she's kind of stuck following what other people are telling her to do and not really following what she wants to do. Like what she's doing right now is not really something that she loves. It feels like she's not really she could be. It feels like she's in a bad contract or she's under bad management and she knows this and she feels like a lot of opportunities that could be given to her are not being given to her. And it just kind of feels like she's battling herself because she doesn't know whether she wants to do what she loves and follow her heart, or if she wants to follow the lead of others and just believe what they're going to do is going to help her better than, because they may know the industry better than she knows, even though she's been in the industry for years now, but she's a solo artist now. So that's definitely how the energy is coming off right now when it comes to her. Just trying to make a decision on what she should do with her career because it doesn't seem like she's happy with it. Doesn't really seem like a happy energy. Um, what's going on with her management? What's going on with her management? Yeah, somebody is messing around with her money. Somebody is messing around with her ideas. It definitely seems like it's a man and they're not getting along with it. She's trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but she's losing money, guys, and she knows it. She definitely knows it. And she just keeps giving him time and time, like chances, but it definitely doesn't seem like, I don't know, it just definitely doesn't seem like it's going to work. So let's see. Is she going to eventually change her management? Is she going to change it? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't see that what she's going to do next could be any better for her. I think she needs to really weigh her options and sit down. That's kind of the message I'm getting here. Just weigh your options, sit down, plan things out, because if you make any sudden moves, you're going to end up losing yourself. That's the word I'm getting. Just end up losing yourself. So she's going to change her management. She doesn't like where things are heading when it comes to her career. I don't know why I'm getting like Zayn type of vibes here. But it definitely kind of feels like that way. Like she doesn't feel like she's being guided in the right direction. So I want to know, how does she feel about her past bandmates? Spirit, how does Normani feel about Fifth Harmony and her past bandmates? Okay, she has some love for the girls. Um, it feels like she loves them, but it also kind of feels like there were some falling outs. Of course, we know all this. And she's kind of letting go of past pains and hurts. She definitely still cares for some of them. And I say some, I do mean some. But she just kind of feels like the group did not go, like it didn't achieve what it could have achieved. Because I kind of feel like in her head, she thought that they were going to be the next Destiny's Child. Like, I don't know why I'm getting Destiny's Child. Like, in her head, she felt like they were going to be the next Destiny's Child, not the next Pussycat Dolls, if you get what I'm trying to say. So, She's just trying to let go of past pains, old hurt, but a lot, they're still not getting along, some of them. And I feel like with anxiety, it does feel like some of them know her secrets. So let's explain anxiety here. Yeah, there's a battle going on behind the scenes. And it may be with that Camilla girl, Camilla Cabero. I don't know. I don't know her name. I'm very sorry. But it definitely kind of feels like a battle, like a one-on-one. Like both of these girls are trying to one up each other, if that kind of makes any sense. Like they're trying to see, like, you know that feeling that you get when somebody betrays you and then you're like, oh well, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna prove to them, I'm gonna show them how badass I am without them. A very a very Leo thing to say. And it kind of feels like that's what both of these girls are trying to do. Like they're trying to one up on each other. But okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera cut off. So um just gonna go ahead and just pick up, not really necessarily where we left off, but just continue asking questions. So my next question will be, where will Normani's career be in 5 years? How successful will she be? Where will her career be in 5 years? Interesting. Hmm. I mean, I don't know if she's going to have a career in 5 years, to be honest with you. To be very, very honest with you, because over here we have the journey card reversed. So it does kind of have a feeling of she may just give it all up and do something else. She may find another calling because whatever she's trying to get from the music industry doesn't really seem like it's going to come to her. And because she's in bad management, it definitely does seem that her finances are going to get taken away from her. It's just, and it's going to be bad, and she's going to eventually follow her guidance to just leave the industry for the sake of her own health, mental health. And I am kind of getting, like I said before, it just kind of feels like an energy with her where it kind of feels like she's coming from she's coming from a place of, I want to be better than. I want to be better than. And it's like when you come from that specific type of vibration, it's actually not a higher vibration to where you can manifest, because you're basically saying to the universe that you subconsciously believe that you're not as good as. And that's kind of the feeling that Normani gives in all these readings. It's like, I'm not good as, I want to do this, I want to do that because I'm not good as her, but I want to believe that I'm better than her, and I'm looking for affirmations from other people that I am better than her. And it doesn't even have to necessarily be her Carmela or her past band members. It could be honestly anyone, because it just feels like a constant comparing herself type of vibe. Let's see if I can get anything else on that. Yeah, that's one of her karmic lessons, in fact. She's going to have to learn how to let that go. She's going to have to learn how to let go of that idea of just being like unnecessarily negative, and then also negative about herself. She may have, I don't want to say she has self-confidence issues necessarily, but she does kind of have a, I need other people to tell me that I'm good enough to do this type of vibe. And what's interesting is I do kind of feel like she's going to go through a romantic relationship that is going to help her realize that. So let's read more into that. All right, Spirit, explain man holding a heart. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to get into a romantic relationship that's going to kind of open up her eyes to the truth of the situation, and basically just let her know that she is good enough. Like, she doesn't have to compare herself. She is worthy of love. She is worthy of people's appreciation. She is. Yeah, and it kind of just gets like she's gonna get to this point where she doesn't feel worthy. Because I don't really know if worthy is the best word to describe the feeling that I'm getting. It more so kind of feels like value. Like she's trying to figure out her value in the music industry, and she may get to a point where she's like, um, how come I'm not being valued? How come I'm not valuable? How come people are not appreciating me for who I am? And or just not really even appreciating me, but how come basically my managing isn't working? And she's going to get to that point, and I really do feel like this relationship is going to open up her eyes and let her understand that she doesn't need anybody's permission to be who she truly is, and that she is fine on her own. She doesn't have to continue comparing herself. It really just feels like, the industry is catching up to her, just really messing with her mindset, honestly. Um, Now, I hear a lot of people saying, oh, well, Normani, she's not being advertised because she's dark skinned and da, 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 and stuff like that. So I actually do want to read into that. Does Normani have blockages in the music industry because of her skin tone? Does Normani have blockages because of her skin tone? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, it's not surprising and it's really unfortunate, but absolutely. And that may be why they're not advertising her as much. Because, even SZA had her little time in the limelight, and it's kind of like, where has she been lately? So I can I can sense that. So can we explain this a little bit further? Is she being blocked for her skin tone? Yeah, really blocked, actually. Really blocked. And it kind of feels like she's asking people for guidance on how to deal with this situation. Oh man, and I'm kind of also picking up it's like marketing. They don't know how to market her correctly because they don't know it. Like, once again, it feels like management, like who's ever managing her is honestly thinking, and I don't know if they've told her up front, but they're thinking like, you are a dark skinned black girl, so therefore what you want to do, we don't know if we can advertise you as that. And it just kind of feels like they're using her race and her skin tone to manage her in a way that she does not want to be managed. And it kind of feels like she has aspirations to do something else, but they're forcing her to go another direction. They're not letting her be who she is. And that's another reason why she's constantly comparing herself, because it's a confining feeling. So let's explain a little bit more. Yeah. And once again, this also feels like a karmic lesson. It really, really does. And eventually she's gonna, I'm just hearing mental strength. Eventually she's gonna find her mental strength. And if that means leaving the music industry, then so be it, because her mental stability and her mental health comes first before all. So we'll see what happens. Energy is never set in stone. Energy is never set in stone. Trust me on that one. So I hope the best for Normani. I hope that she can find a way to solve her management issues. And I also hope that she can overcome her karmic lessons, because it's really unfortunate how the way you were born determines what is against you or not. Really unfortunate. But also just trying to understand how to manifest your dreams from a positive perspective instead of a negative vibration. So yeah, I hope the best for her. If you guys liked it, if you liked my reading, you can go ahead and give me a like, give me a comment. Who do you want me to read on next? I'm telling you, I'm always running out of ideas. So if you want me to read on anything, just let me know. I will respond. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.